But we get a troublemaker, it's up to everyone off camera to help get them out of here. So,
and when someone comes to visit you, and Kottab and DIY Detail were probably the first ones because we're at the edge.
Yeah.
Encourage people to visit the other brands.
And try and send them,
Don't discourage people from coming in the booth because we're filming up front. We do want people in here. We want to see the action, everything behind it. Don't worry about people coming in, wanting to see what's going on, maybe be a new customer of ours. We want to encourage that. So, but yeah, it should be a real fun day.
All right, thank you, everyone. Let's have fun.
Ivan, we're so excited about SEMA 2025. We don't have the microphones also. Please put in the chat below. How does the audio sound? We're going to be competing with lots of internet signal issues here. So just want to expand the chat. Let's go over here. So I want to go over this a little bit for a second.
Freon formula, you can coat 3 to 6 cars. All the exterior surfaces, just like the coatings. So you're talking wheels, glass, paint, trim, regardless of what it is. Even matte surfaces, PPF, vinyl wraps, you name it, you can apply this. And it can be easy.
All right, so check this out. Got the Kottab booth here. Look at that blower. It's got dual batteries. They look like Makita style batteries, 21 volts. And then they've got this powered sprayer, which looks like it's a 2-liter capacity. You see a weighted ball, but look at that like stainless tip on it. That's pretty nuts. Anodized aluminum. And then all their applicators, their brushes. I'm sure Adamo's going to be all over those brushes. Their wax. These are all the products we're familiar with. Wet wax signature, tire dressing, and then up here, all their coatings. Signature wax. Check out Mile Deep here. All the Mile Deep products. Their waxes. Luminous. We got Chelsea over there doing an interview with Luminous.
Well, thank you so much for answering my questions. You do not need to apologize. You're fantastic.
And we've got Clean by Pam, Detail Co, Josh.
Before pandemonium.
by the way,
Is that a play on words, Pan? Pandemonium? Is that a play? Pun intended. Perfect. DIY Details going live. Check out their giveaway. It's a small synthetic decontamination towel. It's a quarter of one of their standard ones.
16 ounce bag of stock, gallons bag of stock. The response to empty out.
I don't know if you guys know this or not, but this towel has a logo on it. They have a new app coming out, We Are Detailing.
that looks pretty good.
Check out the Westcat belt. Luminous here. Obviously, we've tested the whole line before, right? Looks like the bottle for end pre-wash has changed. It's no longer clear. Monster, which is something that I didn't get last time, that House of Rags has. The waxes are coming. So Eddie has talked about this. Their wax is supposed to be pretty insane. Black Diamond, Glossy. I've tested both of those. And then, all of these others I've tested as well. They do have a ceramic over here, ceramic surface coating. Interesting. And then these look to be new. Prime glass oil film remover. In armor and iron armor, I haven't tested yet. And then these are the Luminous giveaways. They're giving away sample bottles of Glossy, Aqua Direct, and Blanc. So if you wanted to, test those out, you could. Pretty sweet. And then they have these other sets. Those are really cool as well.
100% new technology. So a geodesic abrasive, in your kids, when they went to the playground, you have that half dome that's a circle made out of triangles. That's a geodesic shape. So we have a lot of very, very sharp edges, and the abrasive is actually designed to roll as it cuts. So it's cutting, that little triangle is cutting, it gets loaded with paint, it rolls, it goes to a new section, it goes to a new section.
What's new for SEMA 2025?
This is getting released.
Okay.
And then we have our new
compound and polish lines. Everything else is pretty well the same, new versions.
Okay.
But this is all new, and we're doing now like 5-gallon bills.
Okay. Awesome.
So if you mix that right, that 5-gallon pail is 665 washers.
Awesome.
So definitely big for guys that buy a lot of it.
Right.
And our industrial stuff, here's our industrial trainer.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
Nice.
Good to meet you, Jordan.
Good to meet you, Jeff. So if anything industrial, this is your guy.
All right. Nice. And when you're doing industrial, you're talking like agricultural equipment?
It could be anything from agricultural to concrete to glass to equipment. Installers come up with new stuff all the time. We even have a guy that does strictly gravestones for graveyards.
Wow.
He'll clean them all up, put industrial on them, they'll stay like that for the next 10 years.
A lot of guys do like glass showers and different things like that, but gravestones, that's interesting. I guess they're glossy. Makes sense.
They do
some of them, anyway.
With it, everything you can think of with industrial, I pretty much haven't found a surface that we can't put it on yet.
So what are you guys doing to the...
So what he's going to be doing today is a whole paint scheme across the entire vehicle over the next couple days. So we had a professional guy come in to showcase our matte PPF and be able to do that.
Okay.
So he's going to be spending the day doing that, and by the end of the show, we're going to have different color schemes all over the vehicle with the Feynlab logos, everything else.
Awesome. That's really
Everybody
cool.
likes a live paint show, so.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. It's really cool. So, new 5 liters, new polishes?
Yep. Yes, sir. So we have the new A50 one-step heavy cut.
Okay.
The A500, and that's our medium cut and polish. And then our A1005 finish. And that's what Bobby's got there to be able to display and work with, and you can try yourself.
Oh, I hear what you're saying. You use the least aggressive polish you have,
yeah,
and it took out a ton of the 2000 grit screen.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Least aggressive pad, least aggressive compound.
Nice. It's A50 on a blue Lake Country pad. And the hood is obviously like a blue metal flake, but it's been sanded with 2000 grit.
Don't get that part of it on camera.
That's all right.
A little bit much.
Yeah, and less is more with this too.
A lot of guys will cut it with a heavier pad and then finish with like a medium cut, or even this, and like.
Yeah. As a one-step, that's pretty insane.
Yeah.
Right.
You said 500 is your preferred one-step.
That's the one that we kind of made to be like that all around, like grab one bottle, be able to do 90% of the cars out there.
And you normally use it with like the Lake Country blue pad.
Yeah, or
something like a medium firmness.
A lot of times I actually use the microfiber cutting pad just because like it does break down to a point where like it will finish out most paints.
Gotcha.
And I want to be able to be aggressive and then just be like in and out of there.
Nice.
That's heat buildup.
Very nice. And these are available now?
Yes, they were released yesterday actually.
Okay, cool. So these are, you said you're from Canada.
For me, I'm from Canada, but my manufacturer is starting from Korea, and we work together to create the brand and push it over North America right now.
Very, so
our name is not the...
who's your distributor in the United States?
It's me.
Oh, it's you? Okay, very cool. Very cool.
This one is the foamer.
Okay.
And this one will rinse. Oh, this is the mist.
Right.
And we have
and a fan. Okay.
This is a fan.
Do you have? So I see that this is like maybe an 80-degree tip.
Yep.
Do you have any different width tips?
Exactly. You can start to 25, 40, 85.
Okay. So you sell all of those separately on the site? Okay.
As optional too.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I didn't like about the, not to talk bad about it, but the IK comes with an 80 I think it is, and I just found it very wide.
Yeah,
so when you're
it's too
spraying a
wide.
car, you end up with like some on your cabinets behind the car or whatever, or the floor next to the car.
Yeah, and on this one,
Uh-huh.
I've put the red filter because you have
Okay.
three filters.
Okay.
You have the white one is currently used for wet foaming.
Okay.
The red one inside is medium foam, so
Okay.
the density is increased.
Okay.
And if we install the black one, it's going to be more thickness again. And this one will shoot, is only water inside.
Okay.
So we can practically rinse a wheel. So even if we are on the road or for a motorcycle like this,
Right.
we can do a fully maintenance just with two tools.
Well, it's nice for like, especially wintertime, inside your garage, washing wheels. That
Exactly.
can be a challenge, right?
Yeah, you can do your wheels, you can do your car, you can do some cleaning, you can think
Right.
outside of the box and go directly into your home to do some cleaning.
And the reservoirs are large. That's what, 2 liters
Yeah,
probably?
2.5 liters on this
2.5.
one.
Okay. And the other one is that like a 1.5 or a 1?
Yeah, 1.5.
1.5. Very cool. And
you
what's-
can also use this. Soon we will have the polisher.
Oh, that's cool.
That's really
Very
nice.
cool. So that's a removable battery grip.
Yeah, and it takes 2 hours to fully recharge.
Okay. USB-C.
So USB Type-C.
Yep.
And it works with all of the tool.
Very cool. Very cool. What's approximate retail?
For the Exfoamer, it's $149. For the liquid one, it's $109.
Okay. Very
You got a
cool.
warranty of 1 year.
Okay.
Everything worked great. So when you got a problem, but seriously, you don't get any problems.
And then these are
They're
the
like-
optional tips over. Oh, that's a weight filter.
Exactly.
So
the
you
weight filter go inside.
Right.
So when you move,
It-
it will follow the liquid inside
Yep.
the bottle.
It's a gel
okay.
carrier system as opposed to an emulsification of oils.
Okay. And is it? I see. Obviously, you're using it on a wool pad and a rotary. Agnostic. You can use it on kind of whatever you want to.
Wool pad and DA, wool pad and Rotary.
Okay.
So this is the new wool pad we're coming out with for the Rotary.
Okay.
For those who insist on using a Rotary.
So it's ready.
Yeah, and you can see the condition of the paint here.
Yeah.
How great it is. So straight from the scrapyard. Speed 1. When it starts clearing up, you're done.
Okay.
You're not cutting anymore at that point.
Okay.
This is what we got off the paint. So the
Clear
abrasive
coat.
and the adhesive, the clear coat. Normally, we actually don't wipe it off. The goal is you go back over with a gold standard polish after.
Got it. Okay. So you're removing it using gold standard.
Yeah.
Got it. Dang.
Of course, there's going to be rotary swirls.
Yeah.
Because it's a
well, and
wool
you're
pad
seeing
on
clear
rotary.
coat failure too. All the dots.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Yeah.
The layers of clear coat we
Yeah.
talked about last year.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that makes sense. Very, very cool. So this will be out tomorrow?
Yeah. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Pacific time.
And then you mentioned this is a new wool pad.
No, that one.
Or not that one.
Yeah.
This one.
Correct.
Okay. Which has a white backing plate and a higher nap, it looks like.
Yeah.
And specifically for rotary. So what's different about this than the other one, obviously, besides the visual?
So this one is specifically for the DA,
Right.
for the short nap. Using a long nap on a DA, you have too much movement, so you're going to lose the movement of the DA.
Right, okay.
the pad's
So you don't get
gonna
the
sit-
correction
you do
because
not get-
the fibers are able to absorb all of that
Right.
correction. Okay.
But the fiber structure is very dense, like it's hard to get down
Okay.
to the base layer. So you can try splitting it apart, you're not going to get down to the base layer.
Okay.
So very dense, very solid, moves a lot of air,
The other reason for the interface, other than conforming, is air movement as well.
Okay.
So we want to keep it as cool as possible. The cooler it is, the faster it cuts.
Okay. And with your compound, do it dry? I saw you do it dry. So are we?
The pad was damp.
Oh,
I just
okay.
finished
So
cleaning.
rinseless dampened towel pad, just like normal DIY method.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Got it.
It's too thick to spray, so we don't have it with a sprayer.
Got it. Okay.
What we've got are some different products for the different surfaces that you find on solar panels. So we have for tempered glass, this is specific for bonding to that surface.
Okay.
And then we have for basically all your other surfaces. So we have for your plastics and your non-tempered glass.
So glass windows, I guess that would even work like on a shower or something like that too, right?
They can. We do have some other products that are dedicated for that.
Got it,
They're smaller size containers as well, so they're job sized. As you know, coatings have a shelf life, so we don't want to open up a big bottle when we're only going to cover a small space.
Okay.
And then in addition to that, we have two different products that we have for preparation and for maintenance. So Solar Clean is a product that you can use for prepping the surfaces, getting them ready for the coatings.
Okay.
Solar Rinse. This is more of a deeper clean. It's more like a soap surfactant, so it's designed for deeper clean. This is more of a maintenance and prep product.
Okay.
This is definitely for prep.
Okay. Got it.
So they work really, really well. They do a fantastic job of making sure that the surfaces do a better job of self-cleaning.
Okay.
So this means that you've got to get back on that roof and clean those solar panels a lot less frequently. Pay people to do that. You know, there's a lot of services that do that now. But this is something you can do yourself. It's extremely easy and it will increase your efficiencies and make the maintenance just so much better.
Yeah. So I know. Sorry. So I live in California. I have solar on my house. I have 25 panels. And how would I know if mine are tempered glass or non-tempered glass? Like I know mine are REC is the brand, and they're 420 watt panels, but I bought them through Photon Brothers. They didn't. Like I don't really know what model they are to know. Is there a good way that you can tell, or do you kind of have to figure out the model number and look it up?
Sometimes they're going to be, stamped right on there, tempered glass, and sometimes they aren't. So, worst case scenario, you can go with the more all-in-one.
The FC?
Yep.
Okay.
But if you have the tempered glass, this is the way to go, 100%.
Got it.
So this is going to be, if you know this is what you have, use this product. It's going to be purpose-built for it. It's going to apply properly. It's going to bond properly.
Okay.
If you don't know what you have, this is the better option to go.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. And then, do they have any like anti-static properties or anything like that too, or is it?
Not really.
And I'm only asking because I get a lot of dust.
Yeah.
And a lot of it, like it kind of blows off or rinses right off. It's not really stuck.
Yeah. So that's one of the great features of using these coatings is it allows your wind can be more gentle, in order to do the self-cleaning effect.
Okay.
So you don't have to wait for heavy winds or a heavy rain for that to have the self-cleaning effect. So again, this is going to help with maintenance, efficiency over time, and can help to improve the longevity of those solar panels as well.
Gotcha. What's the approximate cost? I see they're larger bottles. I would assume you get a whole house out of one of them.
Yeah, we have the actual square footage coverage. That's all in here as well.
Okay.
I don't have pricing off the top of my head.
Okay.
Yeah, my wheelhouse is more dealing with the automotive side of things.
Yep. Okay.
But this is a new launch that we did here in 2025. This was something that came out, I want to say, in August.
Okay.
So the products are readily available on this already.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So the new PPF Guard is a new formulation. We've had PPF Guard by name for a long, long time, but this is new and improved. This is going to be a single layer application, and it's going to be a lot more friendly for application on matte finishes because matte finishes can be kind of rough to do.
Right.
If you stop anywhere on there, it'll puddle and you can see spots and everything.
Okay.
This is going to be a much more user-friendly experience.
Okay.
Performance is going to be about the same. It's still going to be a 2-year coating, but it's going to be a lot friendlier user experience to install. And then what we also came up with is our PPF Boost. So PPF Boost is a product that is designed to be an aftercare item. So this is something that will allow you to restore the hydrophobics. It's going to give you really high gloss again, if that's what you want, and it's going to give you, your beading effect. So this is going to last a couple of months, believe it or not. So your first couple of washes with this, you're going to have the highest beading. It's going to help really make sure that you have the best performance out of this, and it's something you can constantly reapply.
Okay.
This is
so you
something
can use it every wash.
You can every wash, every couple of washes. Usually we're seeing about 5 washes on this.
Okay.
So that means for some people that's 1 month, some people that's a couple of months. But this is something you can use more frequently.
Right.
People ask us about Rapid Shine. So we have a product that's designed to be a very durable product. 6 months with that product.
Right.
But they want to use it more frequently. It's not the right product. You can actually end up with a buildup of Rapid Shine on the surface. So this is something that would be a lot more user friendly for people that want to use something more frequently.
Awesome.
So this is purpose built for wraps and vinyl. So yeah, we have some really good stuff.
Gian brings Ferrari.
Vacuum.
Right.
That being said, you can plug in pretty much any vacuum into this tool and it will work.
But the body shop scene has been absolutely screaming for something like this because everyone's tired of dragging the backhoes.
Well, yeah, especially for something small, right? You're just doing touch-up on a bumper. You're just respraying a small portion of a car.
Also, marine application, gel coat, touch-ups, and
anywhere
so
you need
forth.
a bore file. Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Very cool.
And then the big boy. I don't know if have you heard about this one?
No.
So triple action sander.
Okay.
So it is a dual action, but
Right.
it has something similar to a reduction gear set like our Rotary.
Okay.
So the torque output is pretty much doubled compared to a Scorpio.
Would it be similar-ish to like a forced rotation style setup?
It's not going to be as aggressive as a forced rotation, but I would say fairly similar performance when you keep in mind the torque difference.
Right.
So yeah, it's still a fairly small orbit, but 11,000 RPM capability.
Okay.
This is literally designed to just eat through whatever you need.
Very cool.
The other thing newish on this cart, we actually introduced this back in July, but it is a pad cleaner sanding paper. You can actually go around, collect with the dust extraction system while we're blowing this out, so very clean option to go out into things.
Yeah, I have seen that before. You know, TRC and some other sites have them.
Yep.
I haven't used it yet.
Yeah. I'm going to go walk around. So Robin will go through the high points on this, but the biggest thing is with change magnetic heads now for the Nano.
Yeah, and I owned a Nano for a long time, the original Nano, the sustainer kit.
Oh, sure.
So I'm really familiar with like the hybrid, with the
You said you had the original Nano?
the original Nano in the kit form.
Yeah.
So the 8mm, I think it was, or was
12.3 and
12.3 and Rotary,
Yep.
and the
So-
extension. Okay.
Right. So rotary now you can do in 2-inch.
Okay.
So the original, you can only do rotary 1-inch. Right. So this has a gear reducer on it, so now you can do 1 and 2-inch.
Okay.
25% more powerful, more torque to it, lighter. Only available in the long neck version instead of the short neck. We just found that we
I bought
sold.
the long neck originally.
Everybody did. We sold like 15 to 1, I think.
Yeah, it was
long necks.
Well, my only complaint about the original Rupes was the power. Like it was a little weak.
Yeah. Did you run this one?
No, I haven't yet.
So so this is set up in the 12mm throw if you want. Like this. It's got a little shroud.
Okay.
Put in here. If you wanted to run it in the 2-inch rotary, take this shroud off. Again, just a magnet on there, right? Put this in. Just got to line the top up to the lines here. It snaps right in. That. Now that's 2-inch rotary.
Yeah.
Try that.
About for that 3 passes before we are done with these now.
Right.
We're down to single pass on this.
Okay.
The other cool thing about it is everyone's always familiar with our old Uno product line.
Yep.
If we were to buff a spot on here and then take Uno on half of it, the Uno would actually dull it down.
Yeah.
So we always had a great shine out of Uno.
Right.
This is just next level.
Okay. Yeah, and I've always liked the blue, and I've always found that worked really well, especially with the Rupes wool pads, the blue pads. But I've tended to use other finish polishes, like Sonex Perfect Finish or Koch Chemie Purple, something like that, as a finish polish, especially on more finicky paints like BMW or that kind of thing.
Yep, which is why we came out with this to go that next level.
Very cool.
So you can run it a little bit longer than that single pass, but this is meant to be short cycle, speed, efficiency. 1 pass is the easiest wipe off. It can get a little sticky on the back end if you go overextending.
Okay, very cool. Very cool.
Thank you.
That's not designed to come off either.
You can pull this one down.
Okay. And this has the same trigger setup as that. It just doesn't have the titanium side plates.
Yep.
And you've got a lock button on the bottom.
Yeah. You can put your tip here when you're not using it.
Right.
But then you can just lock that.
Yeah.
And then when
he did it on the bottom so that you could do it for both.
Yeah.
But I like that better.
Yeah.
Actually.
This is way more functional.
Yeah.
Because when you're cruising, you can just lock that in. Then when you're done, you just hit it.
Well, I like the tip. I like the pop. Like using the pop on the spring-loaded quick connectors.
Yep.
Are you going to be selling the QDs and stuff like that separately as well?
We'll probably have replacement pieces for it, but they're going to come with them pre-installed.
Right.
And then we'll probably have replacement, if you lose one or something, or you want to run multiple hoses.
Is the foam cannon based on a PF22? I see the QD is very similar to that.
He took pieces, so Fisher designed it, we took pieces of it.
Right.
And then he kind of ergonomically built it what he liked out of it, and I changed the things that he didn't like.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. The titanium pieces are nice. The gray and black, I like it a lot.
Yeah. It's very easy to do.
Got it.
Wenn der Safe on Touchscreen Display ist. Es ist neu.
Very cool. Yeah, and I've used Cutmax.
Okay.
I've used Perfect Finish.
Exactly, that's our 1-2 cut. Our 2 best-selling products. This is Cutmax and a little, not higher performance, but faster performance.
Okay. Yeah, I've never used the Ultimate Cut or the Cut and Finish.
Right. But you use our best. This is our ceramic line, right? This is our 2 paintwork, and then we have a PPF ceramic, and we have a plastic
and rubber ceramic.
Yeah. And the new wheel for rims and.
And Flex. Not sure what's new from Flex, but. Looks like they're doing glamour shots. Flex glamour shots here at the Flex booth. All right, so we are headed out of West. There's a lot of stuff here. So I'll be honest, I'm running a little bit behind schedule. It's like noon, 12:30, and I'm still in West, which is the first hall. Lots of good conversation, met lots of people. I will say it is a little trippy. You know, never really thought about it, but like, I have a channel, and everybody kind of knows what I look like, but I don't know what everybody looks like. When it comes time to, you know, people walk up to me and they're just saying hi, and I don't know who they are yet. So I kind of have to figure that out on the fly. Never really expected that. So, trying to find the exit. We're going to go over to Central, and then from there, we'll check out North. All of our AV, all of our audio, all of our new vendors, first time and featured exhibitors. So anybody who's here for the first time, this is where some of the companies we just saw in West were last year. That was House of Rags DIY Detail, Kottab was over here, Vonix was over here, many others. North Hall tends to be loud because of all the car audio. These are cool compressors, LG. Car wash, if you want to scratch your car. Enter for a chance to win a Barstool card. This is badass.
It is badass. Would you like to win? You built it. There's the guy who built it.
You built it?
Yeah.
Wow, I was just going to ask where you guys got it from. So you built it.
No, yeah, I bet.
Here, check this out, guys. So this is a Honda-powered bar stool cart that was made by the guys from LG. LG makes compressors, so check out this giant compressor they have over there, these other units. The smallest unit that they have is a 3-horse, but check this out. Like, what brought this on? What made you decide to make this, Jerry?
Oh, just out of fun, just to have fun with my friends and stuff like that.
Yeah?
It's just quick little, you know, take your go-kart parts and, you know, have fun going around.
Yeah? How fast does it go?
Oh, this will do 30 miles an hour, but we restrict it down.
Okay. So I see, yeah, you've got a restrictor here.
Yep,
just like an ATV.
Down, yep.
Okay.
But it's gas powered, just a regular Honda engine. And nothing crazy, you know. It does have disc brakes, just take fluid and everything like that. So it will stop easy and good, you know. Nice handling.
Yeah.
But, you know, you got to go to your friend's house, quick hop on there and then go have fun.
Well, and I see it's got a contact switch here too, so you could probably add like a brake light if you wanted to, right?
Actually, on this engine, I have a resistor so you can actually run LEDs and brake lights.
Okay. Yep. So is there any sort of battery on board with regulation, or is it just magneto?
Yep, magneto. As soon as the engine's running, it'll fire up the lights.
Okay. And as far as braking is concerned, it's a single disc in the back, right? Full
piston, single disc. Yep. If you really want to do, you know, you can change the gears and everything else.
Yeah.
Like a go-kart. It's the same thing that racing go-karts use at the back end. Same with the brake caliper and everything.
Look at those tires, they're awesome. This is so cool. This is probably one of the coolest bar stool carts I've ever seen. Yeah, that is awesome.
Very comfortable.
Have you driven it around a lot?
Yeah, I've built many of them over years.
Okay.
Yep, many over the years. So I have a jig for these frames because I do the more rigid frame. Instead of using round tube, I use basically box tube just to make it a little bit more rigid.
Okay. Do you ever sell them or do them for other people? Like, yeah?
Just for other people, just as friends and stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah?
You can do different colors, different trademarks and stuff like that, yeah.
Huh.
You can do different options and stuff, depending on what you want to do.
That's really cool.
You know, customize it, brand it.
So you're making the frame yourself, and then there's a couple like regularly available parts that you're adding on. I see turnbuckles and you know, upper and lower.
And we machine this, I'll machine that, these parts here and there. and these rods I'll adjust, and basically a lot of these parts you can buy just as a go-kart.
Right.
Just we build the main jig.
Right.
We use go-kart parts to put it together.
Yeah, that's so cool. And then I guess you could do whatever engine you want to that's in that similar size and configuration, as long as it's a chain-driven.
Yep, you can do electric, we can do Vanguard, Briggs and Stratton, you know, any type of, you know, lawnmower engine, because the motor plate's pretty much a generic motor plate.
Right.
That we put in there.
Right.
To make sure it's welded. But it's very rigid.
Right.
This is going to last, you know, you can leave this outside for 100 years. It's still going to be there. That's the whole idea of this. If I made it all right around to, you know, after so much vibration, it might, you know, eventually break down. This, you won't break down. I could drop it, no problem.
Yeah.
It's very rigid.
Yeah, it is very cool.
So.
Very, very cool. I love it. I think it's great. What would you say, honestly, like something like this, what do you think it would cost to build? Like with your time and like a reasonable, if you had to sell one.
Oh, I'd charge at least $2,500.
Yeah. With the engine or without? Just for with the engine, okay.
I'm not going to run a Predator motor, a Chinese knockoff motor.
Right.
Nothing wrong with Predator. I'd rather go name brand motors.
Yeah. Yeah, go with a Honda or Yamaha or something like that that's known. Yeah.
That's why this has a Honda motor. It's the longevity of
right.
Honda. Hondas don't fail.
Well, and the GX is the more professional grade Honda engines too. They have the GCV, of course, below that, right?
And I got, like you said, more options to run everything off the magneto, the resistor and everything, so I can run lights and everything like that.
That is so cool.
For our division, we can run Honda motors, we run Vanguard motors, we're all Honda certified, we're Vanguard certified, so we know how to fix it.
So, whether it's something small like this or something big like that, you guys are familiar with.
Yes, we're also, all our techs are also Kohler certified. I know every part about that engine, and the air end. I can go into the ECU, program that. I can program this, because this actually has a port for Honda ports now, because even Honda has their diag tools. I have diag tools to hop into that.
Right.
I can go in the controller, I can go in the engine and read all codes. So
that's
our
super
team
cool.
is certified in everything.
And am I seeing, there's a turbocharger on the side of that.
Yes. Right here?
Yeah.
This only is going to produce like 1 pound of boost, nothing crazy.
Gotcha.
This moves about 3 millimeters. It's nothing crazy. It's a Kohler engine.
Right.
It's a great engine.
We're in car audio land. Pioneer PRV Type S DV drive.
It's all got a picture all over it. None of them say that anywhere.
Unit in.
Obviously, they have their
Yeah, if you're doing mobile detailing though out of a pickup truck, that's a great option if you don't have a van.
This you can take and roll like a tool.
How about airplanes too?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Airplanes and hangars.
It's the same core inside. Same core. I want to make it smaller.
Just 220.
Let me show you the plug. Yeah, nice setup on the camera. Is that a topo camera?
Is that?
Is that a topo camera design? The design is permanent magnet.
Permanent magnet.
These two things whole design. So you gotta have to stick these two things together, make it miniaturized. So if we can achieve that, then the whole thing is defeated. This is a for obviously we already it's out there.
Yep.
And that's assumes all the features. Right. But this is these ones. Where are you guys from Jersey? Yeah.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Okay.